Ne. Drž hubu. To nebudu poslouchat už. Jednou písneš a přečítí nart. Ty píčo, jdu po tebe. Zdrhej, vole. Ty píčo, tak ty máš štěstí teďka, že jsem zakopl o šňůru. Co svině? Dokoudeš. Dokoudeš. Lehni si. Dělej, lehni. Píča, ti ukážu. WWE, vole.
Proud to talk about. There has to be a clue around here somewhere. Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiojos. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiojos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. This must be the house of Metiojos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiojos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body, all here.
Poraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Why kill Metiojos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city, because of Pericles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
Snake seller.
Εις φαντασίαν πλέον.
Ne. Kde? Jaký je level? Podle toho, jaký je level. Jestli nějaký vyrovnaný, tak tě sundáme na vena. No, klidně přijmu tvoji výzvu. To je ono, ne? Jistě. Tak pojď, ty vole. co? Kurva.
Πού κασφαλέσαι τούτο, μη τούτο ποιήσεις.
Επικαλούμεσαι, Μάκα, Πολιόνιμε, Πυρίπολε και Τελετάρχα, Θεόν Πάτερ Ιδέ και Ιέ, Σκυπτούχε, Κούρε Δημάτων, Βοτριόκος με οδηγέ των κομμών, Ελθέ Μάκαρ, μίστες υβρίων και θερημένος εή.
Μη τούτο το γνήσεις. Μη τούτο το γνήσεις.
Ο αυτής πατή ετεθνίκη, ίσως αγώνα γυμνόμενον την δύο στρατιώτες, ατύποτε με τον συμμετοχών. Άνθρωπος της γνώσης.
Μη τούτο το γνήσεις.
Co řveš? Kde ten sráč?
I don't want to be spotted here.
You'll feel the sting of my venom.
Kámo.
I will tear you limb from limb.
I'll end you, Mistios. You can't stop me.
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
To nemyslíš vážně. Co je? To po mně útočil slepice, pičo? 17 level slepice, WTF. Dobrý raketoplán. Si dáš prdel, pičo, že tady slepice, vole, 17 level, vole. Slepice je stejný level jak já, pičo. Dej do pracek meče a se chcíplej. Kudy tam mám vlíz, kámo, do toho baráku, skurvenýho. Otevři si dveře, kokote.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Nic, jdu se vychcat. Potřebuji OK, ale nejdřív se chci podívat. Je tady někde blízko mě kovář? Jo, tady takhle za to. Za ním. Level? Ty pičo. Casey, no neřvi tam.
Hey,
Ty pičo, pojď dělej! Kde je ten zbytek? WTF, kde je ten zbytek nabíječky teďka, kurva? Jsem někam zakoupil nabíječku. WTF? Počkej.
Οι οφθαλμοί μου πεσεύουσι. Ποιος εμέ περιπέζει. Εις φαντασία πλέον.
Ty vole, tady jsou pičo havárky, vole, to je šílený.
Enfades men bun. Welcome.
Welcome. Aha, tak ten nemá vůbec nic zajímavého. Myšku, že mám celkem dost, že? Když to obsidián už měl koupit co nejvíc. Tak.
I'll see you later.
Není Perikl v dům, pičo. Perikl má co, pičo. To je barák jak půlka náměstí, vole. Všichni tam mají pičo, vole. Hajzl budky, vole, on má pičo. Phoebe, lol.
Alexios, it's you!
Phoebe,
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
Není si koupili,
I needed
nebo?
a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you
Lol.
somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Tak já teda jdu, no.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotos. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for
A je tady někdo duha, vole. To je někdo duhový mužíček, vole. No, mám pravdu, ty pičo.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Jo, takže jsem za toho, vole, toho duhovýho blbečka. A Sofokla, piče, nějakýho jsem na něco potřebovat. A kdo mi řekne, jak se jmenujou? Nebo jako mi to říkal, ale... OK, tak já si teda označím. Čiže tady tady schovaný dětku. Ty jsi tady sral do rohu, že jo, určitě?
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
To nebyl souboj, brat.
That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No,
Proč ho
you
ožer?
don't.
So, we get him drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right, if nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with that banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
On je taky, vole, duhovej
I'll
týpek.
get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy. You
Brkaně pičo, dobře komanduje, vole. Uneš? Díky.
A new face in Pericles' abode. Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the
Ještě, že nejsem z Řecka, bráško. Nic proti tomu, ale kámo, mít takovýhle jména. Já bych se ani nezapamatoval sám, kámo, jak bych se jmenoval.
I am called many things.
A když se mě ještě podepsat, bráško, to už bych vůbec nedal.
What do you call yourself then?
Jsem rád, že se jmenuji Adam, bráško, to na tom není složitý, Adam. Ale jmenovat se nějaký, vole, Aristophanes, vole, nebo nějaký Albigogong, nebo píčo, co to bylo, vole.
Oh, go on, introduce yourself.
To jo?
Euripides.
No, Euripide, no píčo, ani to nepřečtu, kámo. Bych nenapsal v životě takyhle. Klikiák, vole.
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripides seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Ty píča, jsem se lekl.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Ready for more?
I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
You ready for another?
Jsem dobrý pičo barman, vole. Jsem se třeba ještě ani nenapil, ne?
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself.
On vypadá jak jeden ten herec, kámo.
Who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart.
Má takový ten velký rypák, opět ten pohled, kámo, jak jeden herec.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust
priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Tak a kde ten vole? Ten duhový týpek. Když jsem přestal.
Το σώμα με λένε το
Co tam děláš s ním?
Someone's being hurt.
Ale ne, kámo, to není ubližování, vole.
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression.
Nesej na mě.
I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't
No to vůbec.
You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say?
Ne.
Care to join us?
Ne.
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Pietera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again.
Jako to v té době fakt bylo každému úplně uprdele, jako s tím to děláš. To jenom v dnešní době se to rozlišuje, vole. To jako když si prostě, vole, si mohl omrdat klidně i strom, vole, bylo to všechno v pohodě. Brest tam má ženskou, má tam chlapa, vole, má tam pičo kozoroha. Ještě si, vole, smaží svoje vejce na pánvě, vole. To jako víš jak.
If it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
You remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You've been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos.
would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men. What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
Prostě se nezavděčíš nikomu.
Just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
Drž hubu už.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
Ta Aspasia nebo mi mádr? Kdo to je, kurva? To není Cassandra, ne, vole. Ty kokotina, že to byla Cassandra. To bude určitá Aspasie.
I couldn't help but notice
Faz
your
eu?
talent
Tô
for
barato.
debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I did what I had to, and I do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was
No,
in
Xenia.
chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Kde jsou schody?
infectious. I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day.
Palačinky, bráško, lol. Dal bych si taky celkem, piči, nějaký paldy. S nutelou pěkně, kámo.
The Spartans aren't your real concern.
Nice, piče, to je top úplně. Není nic lepšího, vole, než palačinky s nutelou, vole.
Listen to him, Pericles. The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members. And I believe her when she says they're coming after you.
Ale kámo, ty jsi byl na KFCčku, ne, vole, to si po KFCčku dáš, pičo, paldy, jochu, tak to bych měl dobrou sračku pak ráno.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there.
Nebo žral jenom Tomáš, vole.
I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Yes, vole, ono. Ty se nacháluješ, kámo, pak si zahulíš a úplně zapomeneš, kámo, že scháloval a máš znova hlad, prostě, no, to je skvělý, vole.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There's a woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia. About Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios!
Tak asi tohle se no. Nebo? Hledání dívky. To až potom, to je od 19, pičo, nejsem blázen. 41 level, lol. Jsem tady dostal nějaký nový to, vole. Nějaký nový mise, pičo. What the fuck? Kolik jich je, jako? What? Proč si to nemůžu dát jako sledovat, vole? Aha. Já je musím hledat jako jo. Lol. To si servo, ty píčo jako. Co jsem, vole? Jak je to daleko? To je přes vodu, to je v pohodě. No. Pokud bych, vole, sundal. Mám tady ještě co udělat? Jo, a jdu ještě semka. Tady pomlouváte, vy zmrdě.
They'll be on high alert here.
Co? Tak co pič, už tam budu, vole. Běžím mega daleko. Pojďám se aspoň tady za obchodníkem, vole, co tady má zahasl. Ticho, ticho. A jo, já jsem vlastně byl předtím, že? Jasný.
Μόνον όταν το επιχείρημα δομείται πιστικά. Επικαλούμε σε...
Alexios! I knew you'd change your mind after turning me down. Unfortunately, love must wait a little longer.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
A compliment and insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
No já nevím jako. Nevím, jestli si mi jako chce, vole, ti pomáhat, bráško.
I can't wait to hear why it's my help he needs.
Any Mystios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
There has to be a reason Sophanes can't sign the list himself.
Well, he would, but he isn't nearly as able as you are.
Meaning...
Meaning, you have skills he doesn't possess. He'd fail if he tried on his own.
Takže se neumí podepsat ta piča. Nechodil do družiny, vole, a do první třídy, vole. Kokot.
Why Athens? Surely he's a citizen somewhere else already.
Everyone wants to be an Athenian citizen, even
Ať
if
si
they
koupí
don't
píče
say
ten
so.
slabikář, vole, písánku, bráško, a trénuje.
But can only participate as a citizen.
I didn't realize you had a list of mercenaries you favor. And I'm at the top?
Of course you are. Although, if you ask nicely, I would happily let you be on the bottom.
Ty pičo, nechci ty tvoje duhový keci, bráško. WTF, proč to jezdí samo?
This sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
There's the small matter that you'll have to enter the Metroon, where you're not allowed, and forge his name well enough, of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally. You should have led with that.
I'll try to remember that the next time. The building you're looking for is near the Agora. Be safe. Talking in circles may work on others, Socrates, but not on me.
I don't speak in circles or any other shape. You answered one of my questions, and that brought another to mind.
And another.
Ty pičo, já jsem nové pašerák už aj, vole. Nejdřív jsem byl pošťák, pak messenger a teď je ze mě pašerák, vole.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Kolik jich tu je? Počkejme, 19 level. Tak to sorry.
another step, Mistios.
Kolikátka, že je level? Ok. Ty píčojna. Ale já jsem uhýbal.
There, his name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades.
My favorite Mistios returns.
Sophanis' name is on the list, but it came at a price.
I see. Well, sometimes blood must be shed. You were the right Mistios for the job.
No ale to si musím nasadit, to je pěkně na piču. Já nevím, místo čeho bych si to dal, jako mně to nepřijde dobrý, tak... Mně to nepřijde tak dobrý, abych to měl jako speciální jako to, schopnost. Prostě měl by být nějaký vole tlačítko, který to zmáčknu, třeba jak tady tyhle ty mrtkoviny. A zajebal bych to, nemusel bych teda vymyslet tělen z těch, kámo. What? To je pro mě lepší. Já tam mám totiž ten jed, vole, a já ten jed používám, že jo, afo. A má pro ně další míst nějakou, šulinek.
Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
Next time you want me to do two things, tell me both at the same time.
The second is dependent on the first. I needed to know it was complete. I didn't expect you to get so upset about it.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sofani's name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
Maratomena.
I'll find your handsome witness.
Perfect. I knew you'd be willing to help.
There must be a good reason we can't be witnesses.
Of course. The witness must be an Athenian citizen, but it can't be a friend. Be careful with Peros, though. It's easy to lose oneself in his gaze.
If there's more after this, I want to know now.
Of course, this should be the last thing.
Should?
I mean, is.
Time to find Peros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
Kurevý mátro. Nekurví moje matro. Kulerve mi matro.
What would you like? Please ask for anything you need. Is there something you need?
Potřebuji nějaký lepší brnko už, no. Má tady jedno pičo za 1200, no.
Thanks for stopping by.
The witness. There you are.
Mě zajímalo, jako ten pták viděl vole přes zeď. No skrz pičo střechu. Ne, odkud jde? No, ale ty na to seru. Tak já si ho pak najdu. A budu mít lepší brnko.
That's the...
You tell Theon I'm not giving him anymore. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
There's something I need your help with. Well, you'd actually be helping.
You tells me it's something I'd be better off avoiding.
You just need to validate a man's citizenship. Alcibiades said it's an easy role for you to play.
Ah, Alcibiades. He's persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanes.
Sophanes? I know that name well. I want help with though, not for him.
I don't know him. Why don't you want to help?
True Misthios never get all the information up front. Sophanes betrayed his men for Drachmi. He deserves death, not citizenship. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
Hele, dělám to kvůli tomu, abych potkal Madra, takže musím ho donutit.
But it's your choice how bloody you are when you do. Or maybe I'll go to Leon and see if he'll pay me to get what you owe him.
You can't threaten me and expect to get what you want. You'll regret that.
Got something for you.
Prostě někam dal to kombo.
That's enough. I'll do what you want. Even after all Sophanes did, he gets another chance.
Vůbec běží úplně někde mimo, ale mě to řve, ne? Ježiši, počkej, tady jsou kokoti. Jsem to zapomněl.
They'll be on high alert here.
You've returned.
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes, he just needed a little push.
Ah, I was worried about that. Well, you did the right thing.
You kept information from me. Information that would have been nice to know.
I believe people like Sophanes deserve second chances. I didn't think what he did mattered to you.
Next time, let me decide what matters to me.
Understood. I should give Sophanes the news.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving them a chance?
A person isn't the same forever. Someone bad can become good.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone considered good can then become bad? How can we predict someone's actions now, let alone in the future?
A person's past shows who they'll become. The one easy part of my job is how predictable people can be.
Then a war criminal such as Sophanes must bear that choice with no hope to change how he's seen. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Thank the gods.
Tak, díky. A teďka musím na chvilku to. na chvilku vypadnout, takže to vypínám.